Phil Taylor just detonated a bomb under the PDC, and the shockwaves are still rattling the hockey. This isn't some casual opinion. This is a full-blown public call-out from the most decorated legend the sport has ever seen. A man who once ruled darts with an iron grip just turned that same energy on the very system he helped build, and what he said has fans screaming, players nodding, and PDC bosses sweating. Because this wasn't just criticism, it was a warning, a shot across the bow. Taylor says the current Premier League darts format is boring, very tiring, and, get this, not even enjoyable for the players themselves. Let that sink in. The biggest tournament outside of the World Championship, the stage that makes stars and prints headlines, and the GOAT of the game says it's broken. And this is where things get dangerous, because when a legend speaks this loud, you know there's more boiling underneath. Is the Premier League just the start? Are other parts of the PDC system about to get exposed? Or is this Taylor throwing the first punch in a much bigger battle? Whatever it is, this isn't a comment. It's a call to arms. He didn't whisper it. He didn't suggest it behind closed doors. He said it out loud, and the darts world hasn't stopped buzzing since. In an explosive interview, Taylor didn't hold back. He called the current system very tiring and made it crystal clear. Players don't enjoy it, fans are getting bored, and something has to change. Now. And if you're a real darts fan, hit that like button and let us know in the comments. Is Taylor right? Or is he just stuck in the past? Because whether you agree with him or not, the man has a point. Current format, 8 players, the same matchups, over and over. For 16 weeks straight, sure, it's a marketing machine, but for the players and the fans, it's starting to feel like a broken record. Taylor didn't mince words. It's boring, he said, and very tiring, and he's not the only one saying it. Darts legend Steve Beaton backed him up, saying fans are tuning out because it's too repetitive, and you only need 5 minutes on Reddit or Twitter to see it. People are fed up with watching the same clashes on loop. You've got Littler versus Humphreys, Van Gerwen versus Price, over and over. Yes, they're elite. But when there's no surprise, no underdog, no chaos, it starts to feel robotic. And that's where Taylor hits hardest. Because he's not just pointing out problems, he's hinting at what needs to change. Smaller formats, rotating wildcards, shorter events, more unpredictability. Because right now it's the same elite circle trading blows, while the rest of the talent pool watches from the sidelines, and it's draining the magic from the game. Now here's where it gets deeper, because this isn't just about the format, it's about the entire energy of the sport. Fans at the O2 Arena this year, furious, paying nearly £8 for a pint, sitting through a night that many said lacked spark. Combine that with format fatigue, and it's not hard to see why people are saying darts is in danger of burning out. And here's the twist. Some fans believe Taylor's attack isn't just criticism, it's a warning shot. He may have retired, but rumours are flying. Is Phil Taylor plotting a return in some shape or form? A new format? A new event? A Legends League? Or even a backroom power grab to push the PDC into change? Because let's be honest, when the power speaks, darts listens. And this outburst wasn't random, it felt strategic. Taylor's exact words were, "The players don't enjoy it." That's not a throwaway line, that's a message, a warning to the PDC, a signal to the fans. The format isn't just tiring the players, it's exhausting the sport. And if you think Taylor's done, think again. Just a few months ago, he announced his senior farewell tour. But even in retirement, he's everywhere, giving commentary, mentoring rising stars, and now calling out the biggest organisation in darts on its own product. And let's not forget who we're talking about. 16-time world champion, the face of darts for decades. Taylor didn't just dominate the hockey, he built the entire brand of modern darts from the ground up. So when he says something's broken, the whole sport feels the impact. Meanwhile, behind the scenes, players are starting to murmur the same thing. Why am I facing the same guy every other Thursday? Why do the fans look more excited for the walk-ons than the actual match? And fans, they've noticed too. Attendance is still strong, but the energy, not the same. The chants don't hit as hard. The matches don't feel as special, and the sense of unpredictability that anything can happen buzz is disappearing. And this is where the real crisis starts, because without that energy, darts becomes routine, it becomes predictable, and in an era where YouTube, TikTok and viral sports content are exploding, darts can't afford to feel stale. Taylor knows this, and he's using his voice to force the issue. He even went as far as to say that the sport is getting too corporate, more about the sponsors and broadcast deals than about the drama on stage. And when the most decorated player in history starts sounding like a revolutionary, that's not something you ignore. So what happens now? Does the PDC respond? Will they tweak the format? Introduce rotating players? Bring back the unpredictability? Shake up the schedule? Or will they double down on what's safe and risk losing the very spark that made the sport go mainstream in the first place? Because let's be real, there's too much money on the line to ignore this. Taylor's criticism might just be the push needed to keep darts from slipping into a predictable cycle of recycled matchups and fan fatigue. And if the PDC doesn't listen, maybe Taylor starts something new, something shocking, something only he could pull off. So whether you're Team Taylor or think the current format is just fine, one thing is clear, darts is at a crossroads, and we'll be watching every moment of it unfold. If you think the Premier League format needs a complete overhaul, drop a comment and let's hear your take. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss our next deep dive. Because what's coming next in darts could change the game forever, and if Taylor really is plotting something behind the scenes, you'll hear it here first.